Hello, and welcome to the Daily Debrief Download, an audio series taking you through the biggest stories and the breaking news from the Oceanographic newsroom. I'm Rob Hutchins, news editor here at Oceanographic magazine, and in this episode, I'll be leading us on a deeper dive into just one of the biggest stories from today's leading headlines. And the headlines don't get too much more intriguing than this one, which takes us to the deep-sea methane seeps off the coast of Costa Rica, where an international team of marine biologists have just documented what is believed to be the highest known count of deep-sea species to be found living in such a habitat. The details are all laid bare in a new study published in the scientific journal Zoo Keys, offering a comprehensive catalogue of the nearly 500 species found to be living in these methane seep regions over the course of a 10-year research expedition to Costa Rica's Pacific margin. It was between 2009 and 2019 that researchers from the Scripps Institution of Oceanography, in collaboration with the University of Costa Rica and its Museum of Zoology, documented precisely 488 distinct species. By compiling a collection of specimens, photographs, and DNA sequences, these scientists have been able to confirm that at least 58 of these are completely new to science. This all presents a very exciting proposition to marine researchers for a number of reasons. So what are they? Let's unpack some of the finer details. Of the 488 documented species found in the methane seeps off the coast of Costa Rica, researchers note that only 131 of them had previously been described by scientists. We know that at the very least, they say, 58 of them are entirely new to us. But this leaves a remaining 299 species found in the region with what the researchers call a degree of taxonomic uncertainty. And what this means is that we could be about to uncover a whole collection of newly discovered species of marine life. Now, this needn't be a surprise in itself. It's a well-used anecdote now that we know more about the surface of the moon than we do the floor of the ocean. It's why millions of dollars are currently being invested into research projects around the world to increase our understanding of one of the last remaining unexplored frontiers. A unique and finely tuned environment, it's no wonder the marine life discovered living there is individually unique to anywhere else. None of this, of course, comes as a revelation to those studying these environments, but when it comes to the research into the areas of the ocean floor known as methane seeps, what has caught scientists off guard is just how abundant life appears to be there. So let's take a look at what we know about these methane seeps already. Methane seeps are chemosynthetic environments where methane bubbles up from the sea floor, feeding microbes that in turn support an array of life. The ocean's deep-sea methane seeps now appear to be harbouring a bounty of biodiversity, and scientific discoveries made from within these regions of the seabed are, it would seem, being churned out at a rate of knots. Late last year, news broke that a series of exploratory expeditions into new regions previously unseen before by humans had unearthed a treasure trove of species, including 60 that were potentially new to science. This particular expedition took researchers to the depths of some 20 methane seeps and 4 submarine canyon systems off the coast of Chile. It was here that an abundance of life, including a possible 60 new species, was found. This week's study from the Scripps Institution of Oceanography echoes exactly this, and then some, providing what scientists believe to be the highest count of biodiversity ever recorded in a single seep or vent region. So what is the significance of all this discovery? It's worth noting that the methane seeps being explored are found at depths of up to as much as 4,000 meters beneath the surface of the ocean, about as far out of sight from the general public as you could possibly get on Earth. It's fascinating for scientists to be able to document such an array and abundance of life here. It's the hope of researchers at Scripps that information gathered on these regions will only strengthen our understanding of deep-sea biodiversity and how we can best preserve and protect it. According to Dr. Virmani from the Schmidt Ocean Institute, whose submersible Folker 2 was used for all of the dives conducted, the diverse marine life swimming contentedly in this geologically interesting ecosystem is not just beautiful to watch, but a reminder that what is out of sight should perhaps not be out of mind. If you'd like to learn more about this story or other news stories on life in the deep sea, head to the Oceanographic Newsroom. This has been the Daily Debrief Download. I've been Rob Hutchins. Thank you for listening.